life. Observe the energy you expend, the battles you choose to fight, the anxiety that consumes your days. You spend your days fighting everything that is outside your control. People's opinions, the past, the way someone treated you. You try to bend the world into your shape, and it never bends. This is the fundamental human tragedy, the belief that our peace is held hostage by external forces. We are taught to be warriors, but we are fighting on the wrong battlefield. We are exhausting ourselves in a war we can never win. But what if the key to an unshakable life was not in winning the external war, but in declaring peace within? Stoicism begins when you realize something simple. Most of your suffering is self-inflicted, not because you are weak, but because you are directing your energy to battles that are not yours. This realization is not a surrender. It is the ultimate strategic retreat. It is the moment you stop fighting the world and start mastering yourself. The entire foundation of Stoic practice rests on a single brilliant insight articulated by the philosopher Epictetus: the dichotomy of control. There is a line inside every human being. On one side, what you control; on the other, everything you do not. Epictetus, a former slave who became one of the most influential thinkers of his time, taught that things in the world are either up to us or not up to us. Our happiness, our freedom, our very sanity depends entirely on our ability to distinguish between the two. Let us be clear about the territory of the uncontrollable. You do not control the weather, the economy, or your childhood. You do not control what people think of you, how they judge you, or whether they choose to stay or walk away. These are the indifferent things, the adiaphora. They are the domain of fortune, and to invest your peace in them is to hand the keys to your inner kingdom to a capricious tyrant. The Stoic does not ignore these things, they simply refuse to be disturbed by them. They are external facts, not internal failures. If the external world is a chaotic sea, then the Stoic finds refuge in the one place that is truly sovereign, the self. You only control one kingdom: your decisions, your actions, your thoughts, your response to what happens. This is the realm of your prohairesis, your moral will, your faculty of choice. It is the only thing that is truly good or bad in the Stoic sense, because it is the only thing that is entirely yours. Marcus Aurelius called it the inner citadel, a fortress built from discipline, a wall made of clarity, breathing calmly while the world screams. The citadel is not a place of escape, but a place of strength. It is where you process the raw data of the world and decide what meaning to assign it. A lost job is not a disaster, it is a circumstance. Your response to that circumstance, your decision to panic or to plan, that is the only thing that matters. The true power of the Stoic is not in changing the world, but in changing the self that perceives the world. The gap between stimulus and response is where all human freedom resides. The Stoic practice is to widen that gap, to insert a moment of philosophical clarity before the emotional reaction takes hold. When something hurts you, pause, do not react. Ask, is this mine to command? This simple question is the most powerful tool in the Stoic arsenal. It is the gatekeeper of your inner citadel. If the answer is no, let it pass like smoke. If the answer is no, you practice amor fati, the love of fate. You accept the event not just as inevitable, but as necessary for the whole of the universe, and therefore good. You do not waste a single second of your precious attention on what is already written. If the answer is yes, move with precision, not emotion. If the answer is yes, you apply your virtue. You act with justice, courage, temperance, and wisdom. You focus your energy entirely on the action itself, detached from the outcome. Your strength is not in domination. Your power is in restraint. You don't win by fighting everything. You win by choosing what is worth your sword. Every time you refuse to be dragged by chaos, you take back territory. You reclaim yourself. The world is a constant source of provocation. It is designed to pull you out of your center, to push you into noise, to make you reactive. And the world will not understand. It will try to provoke you, challenge you, push you into noise, but you will stand still. The world calls this indifference, or perhaps weakness, but the Stoic knows it is the highest form of strength. It is the quiet confidence of the person who knows their boundaries, because a calm mind sees farther. A controlled mind creates order. The Stoic achieves apatheia, not apathy, but a state of being free from destructive passions. It is the deep, profound tranquility that comes from knowing that your true self, your moral character, is safe from all external harm. And no one can take from you what you do not hand over. The lesson is simple, but the practice is a lifetime's work. It is the daily commitment to philosophical rigor. The external world will always scream for your attention, demanding your fear, your anger, your energy. But you have been given the code to your own fortress. Control what is yours. Ignore the rest. This is how a human becomes unshakable. This is the path to the tranquil life. If this philosophy resonates with the quiet strength you seek, subscribe to our channel. We are building a community dedicated to the mastery of the self. Now, take a deep breath, pause, and in the comments below, tell us, what is one thing you will stop fighting today? Thank you for watching. May your inner citadel remain strong.